So the next startup is again from the Brightlands Camelot campus and has had a seemingly unusual idea addressing the textile industry. We know that the textile industry is one of the major polluting industries. And we have Sofia Koller from Hungary here. She's founder and CEO of Human Material Loop. And when have you been to your hairdresser the last time? If you wonder why I ask stupid things like that, well, Sofia will explain that and explain what the connection between hair and textiles is. Welcome on stage.
Usually I always start my pitch asking people, remember the last time you went to a hair salon, seeing all these piles on the floor? But I think you... But the second question I also tend to ask is, just think about the blazer I'm wearing. It looks pretty normal, right? Nice, minimal cut. What do you think it's made of? How it's been produced? Well, you know, it seemingly looks very normal blazer, but does not have a footprint. But I will talk about it later. So we all know the textile industry is struggling in multiple levels. It's not just because of the lack of well-performing and sustainable materials that the industry is not able to deliver, but also the industry set a target to reduce its footprint by 45% in the coming 10 years. Really tough numbers. But also, even if we look at material innovations, the lack of scalable and feasible materials are just not meeting the market. The next generation material industry is 5 to 10 years behind compared to the alternative protein industry in other segments. And also, the textile industry is not just environmentally problematic and to bring innovations to the market, but consumers are very much demanding new solutions, healthier materials. 67% of consumers want sustainable materials in their garments, in their carpets. And also, legislations, of course, pushing also for a different agenda. Just in EU, 14 new legislations coming to challenge the supply chain of the textile industry. So, what are we up to bring a solution to the market? Because, you know, I was so fed up by talking about climate change. It's time to talk about climate solutions. That's why I founded Human Material Loop, to provide a solution for the textile industry. Because that little haircut that every now and then you go cut off from your hair ends up an amount to 2.2 billion kilograms every year globally. And what do we do with it? Burn it, landfill it, God knows what. Well, human hair is the same keratin protein fiber as wool. Why don't we treat it like an alternative raw material? We don't need any soil, we don't need any water, we don't need any pesticides, vaccines, no animal cruelty. Just imagine you go to a hair salon, get a haircut, you look good, feel good, and you can also contribute to a more sustainable future. And you don't have to do anything differently. Because that's where we come in. We developed a green chemical process to process hair waste into new planet-positive materials for the industry. And it also, we engineered our technology so we can implement it with existing factories. So even factories don't have to change anything, just have a new material put into their machinery. And if you think about, hair grows everywhere on this planet. There's hair waste every part of this world. So we also have a globally available raw material that we don't have to ship back and forth. This 2.2 billion kilograms of hair waste, such a waste, right? While it's hypoallergenic, because we humans, we cannot be allergic to human hair. It's also antibacterial. It's 100% natural. There are no toxic chemicals, no microplastics in human hair. Can you imagine that we just have a healthier material to surround ourselves with in our living environment, on our bodies? And also, hair has a strength comparable to steel. Hair and steel in the same diameter is the same strength. Can you imagine how long this blazer will last? Also, not to mention, the oldest found hair is 9,000 years old. Most likely, whatever we will produce from here will outlast humanity. In this tempo, how we are solving climate challenges? Definitely. But look at the market. The textile industry is one of the fastest growing markets. Estimated $115 billion, the global premium textile market. 48 billion just for the natural textile market. And it's growing rapidly because change has to happen. At the moment, we are focusing on more authentic brands who are advocating for sustainability and position themselves as change makers for the industry. Competition. We have a very unique position in the market, not just because of our strengths that we are unleashing from keratin, because keratin is the strongest protein found in nature. Human hair is approximately 95% of keratin. And we are using that strength to engineer new, high-performing, planet-positive materials. And also looking at our footprint. Because even if you use the most sustainable materials, you will still need to have a land, labor, water, processing. Hair is a readily available raw material that we can already process into new textile fiber. This is our technology roadmap. At the moment, we are quite advanced with our staple fiber yarn development that we are planning to put on the market for premium clothing, architecture, interior products, and workwear. But we are also working on filling fibers and filament developments to reuse our own waste as well and create a completely closed-loop system but also to provide different characteristics for the market and different segments. This is our go-to-market strategy. Next year, we are planning 3 commercial pilots with really high-end fashion brands to create also a brand awareness for our materials, but also to position ourselves on the market. The strategic decision to go to the market with high premium fashion brands is also the high margins, but also the fastest implementation that we can get to the market. We believe our biggest market for our materials in the coming 2 to 5 years will be architecture and interior products, carpets, curtains, acoustic panels. And then after we tackle that market, we are ready to go into workwear, outdoor, sneakers, apparel, and automobile industries. We are a B2B company. We want to enable brands and other designers, architects to work with a new material. We provide custom textile design development, but also they can choose from our material portfolio. Next to our material sales, we're also planning on licensing out our technology, also our brand, provide carbon credits and royalties. We have a proven technology. We tested several products. We are in conversation with really high-end brands. We secured our raw material supply from hair salons, but also from corporates who are helping to secure this raw material, and also to enable these thousands and thousands of hair salons to become zero waste. We are building our ecosystem from the raw material supply, from customer, and also from R&D facilities to bring our innovation to the market and scale it up. We have also industry partners on board, and we participated in several accelerator programs to really boost our innovations. Our vision is to create a global supply chain with zero waste, to utilize 500 million kilogram hair waste, which is 25% of the global hair waste. And if you have difficulty to imagine what is this volume, it's 3 times the production of Zara. So you can imagine it, pretty much. We are currently raising 500K to finalize our technology, have a key hire, spend on marketing and on our patents. Thank you.
So, thank you, Sophia. We learned that sustainable chemistry is also about fashion.